Well, this is the most interesting part for me. At some point during my journey, I asked someone that has access to the PE space, what would it be like for me to be an LP? What does that look like? And they just said 7 figures. And I'm like, well, how many figures? Okay. I was like, okay, like $1 million. Immediately, the answer was almost meant to kind of be like a threshold, especially when you're talking about larger funds, institutional grade funds. Those do require larger checks because those management teams are larger, their expenses are higher. You didn't explain that you're not expected to write $1 million check today. You're expected to do it over a capital call schedule. That's part of the process and part of how people actually make it into the asset class. $1 million doesn't seem so daunting over a 4 or 5 year period of time. If you tell me you have to write $1 million check in 30 days, it's a little different, And I'm talking about it as something that doesn't seem so out of reach because I think it's important for us, for women, for people of color to stop feeling like $1 million is such a large number that is, inaccessible. It's accessible through lots of different means that perhaps don't seem obvious to you on the surface. But if it's something that you're really passionate about or an asset class that you want to get into, let's say you've already done equity through work, you have a real estate portfolio, you still have a job, you've done crypto, and you're like, okay, what else is there? And you want to kind of test how you get into the space. I think it's important to help people understand what it actually takes instead of saying these numbers very flippantly to almost create a barrier to entry.